Hey, it's Dragon Feather, and I'm here to show you how to do a video with your travel altar kit. For those of you who are confused as how to perform one when you're out, because you don't have all the things you normally have with you, and you don't really have like your candles and things of the sort to work with. So I have my pentacle, which is the necklace I use that I wear around my neck. I use that in all my travel altar things. My 5 element representations, a goddess and a god representation, and my wand. Now yours are obviously going to look different than mine. These just are the way I use it and how I do it. But basically you can do your simple circle casting with this, and if you guys should know how to do a circle if you've watched my video, how to cast a circle if you've watched my videos, and after you do that, you're going to invoke the god and the goddess. And these can be done in either or order. Invoke the god and the goddess, or call upon the elements or the corners. And like I said, it can be done, the god and the goddess can be done first, or the elements can be done first, and vice versa. If that made sense. So yeah, I normally, when I do rituals, I call upon the elements first, and I usually use the feminine elements or the masculine elements to help me invoke the god or the goddess kind of thing. So that's pretty much what I do. And when you invoke them, you can use your wand and you can like put it on like this, like put your wand on top of it and invoke them that way and press it like on and just have it touching and say, I now invoke the god through me into this tile or into whatever object you use, and go all the way around, you know, do the god, the goddess, and then the elements, and so on and so forth, and do your ritual. That is totally up to you. I cannot really tell you how to perform a ritual because that's entirely personal. So do whatever you want. If you're doing a daily devotional, you would just say something to the god and the goddess and take a moment and dedicate it to them. If you were doing an actual ritual, then you would proceed with how you do a ritual. If you were going to do an actual ritual, usually you would have a cakes and ale part. But if not, you can, you know, come up with something random on your own, or you could totally just skip that part and leave an offering of something that you bring plus this. So you would bring maybe like an incense stick, stick it in the ground and let it burn till it's all the way gone, and that's your offering. But that's pretty much, I think, all I have to say. And then you would dismiss the elements or the corners, and you would say farewell to the god and the goddess and be like, may he rest in peace, or something like that. I say may he rest in peace. I know that sounds kind of like, but it sounds like you're saying they're dead. I like the term rest in peace because people like to rest without being bothered, in my mind. So that's what I say, and I do not really care about the connotations attached. But that's just me. So yes, and I really hope this helped. And I highly suggest getting a travel altar. You should seriously have a normal one too. But this is my travel altar, the little box that I put it in. And I just stack them all in here. And they fit nicely, and I use them. I use it whenever I go over to a sleepover, whenever I go over to a friend's house, whenever I, you know, do anything extra. I put it all in here. I usually wear my pentacle, and there you go. And I was thinking about putting something on it, but then again, I'm not sure because I don't want people to go snooping in my stuff. I don't want to advertise my religion because of judgmental reasons. I don't want the wrong people to know and to get me in trouble for something that I'm not involved in, sadly. And one more thing before I go, I'm really excited. I ended up making something like to dedicate for my totem animal on my altar, and I made this in my ceramics class. It's just a piece of tile that I cut into a rectangle, and I hand drew the orca on it, and I painted it with glazes. It came out really, really well. I'm very proud of it. I used this certain type of glaze to look like water. I had a better idea in mind. I mean, I guess the majority came out pretty well. The actual, like, shiny part of the glaze, the black, the white, and the gray came out very, very well. I'm very pleased. All I'm sad is that I wish this part of the tail was out. The slab was a little bit more out to where I could have fit the entire thing on it, but you know, not everything goes as planned sometimes, but it's still very beautiful. I am probably going to try and hang it up. If nothing else, I am going to sit it on my altar. Even though I already have a spot dedicated for totem stuff, I might just, you know, sit this on there. Sit it on the wall, hang it up. That's why I would like to hang it up, so it wouldn't really be in the way of my working space. Just kind of a dedication. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I really recommend getting a travel altar and a little tiny case to put it in. This is a necklace case that I got for my birthday with a necklace inside of it. It works perfectly with the items that I keep inside of it. It really works very nicely. And when I'm just working with the god or the goddess or both and not the elements, I can just keep them on top of here both at the same time, and it works wondrously. I love it very much, and I highly recommend you guys get something small, easy, and compact. And even if you have to go to the store and buy, you know, clay that you can bake in the oven to make your elemental representations, I say go for it 100%, because if you can make something small that you like, that's also made by you, handmade, it will be, you know, much more important and much more meaningful to the god and goddess, and they'll take you more seriously. That's why I tend to try and make everything myself, or try and personalize the things I already have. Like my god and goddess candle holders, I painted them. So just really try and make it your own, really try to show the god and the goddess that you care, and put your time and effort into it. And that's pretty much all I have to say, but until next time, blessed be, and bye.